Today's custom planner spreads are all featuring stickers from Rongrong Devoe. Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and today I'm working on 3 custom planner spreads, and I'm going to use Rongrong Devoe stickers for all of these spreads. So we have Becky, who requested a red and purple feel for her spread. So I've got some red and purple, some PET tape. We're going to go with that. And then Heather said I could pick whatever I wanted. We're going to try the horizontal layout for her. And we're also going to give her Let's Get Crafty, because I can't imagine a craftier person than sweet Heather. And then last but not least is 80. And we are going to use the Latina sticker book to create a fun and colorful spread to kick off 2025 for her. So I will link everything that I use down below. Remember, if you use my affiliate link to Rongrong Devoe, it saves you 10% on your order. So keep that in mind. That link is down below. All right, let's go. All right, so let's start with Becky's spread. For her spread, I opted to use PET tapes. I think Rongrong is becoming really well known for her beautiful PET tapes. What is a PET tape? Well, that is think of it like a roll of stickers. It is a beautiful clear tape. She prints on matte sticker paper, matte PET tape, and it's a long roll of stickers. And the great part about the PET tapes is that you get so many stickers for the cost, and you don't have to worry about hoarding your stickers like you might with a sticker book. You're going to get more than one of each type of sticker, which is amazing. So I wanted to use some of her PET tapes to just show you how easy they are to use in your planning. And I'm starting out with a little bit of washi tape. We're going to put some purple scallop washi at the bottom and then some red scallop washi at the top. This is from Planning Thing. This red, the washi at the top, looks a little bit orange here on camera. It isn't the deepest red, but it's red enough. And once I add in some more red stickers, it comes together really nicely. For this red and purple spread, I decided to do kind of 2 halves. And with a dashboard planner spread, it can be hard to do like a rainbow spread or a layered spread, meaning like divided like this, because you think left to right. But in this case, I'm going to go top to bottom. So red on the top half and purple on the bottom half. The PET tapes that I decided to use were primarily the Rainbow Girls PET tape set. This is a boxed set from Rongrong Devoe. If you're going to buy a set of PET tapes, I highly recommend this particular set. There's one for every color, and it has all kinds of stickers. It has florals. It has Rongrong Girls, which are those fashion illustration girls that we love from Rongrong Devoe. There are icons, there are bags and shoes and all the things. So I love the Rainbow Girls set. I'm going to use the red and purple from that, obviously. And then I also have 2 floral sets from Rongrong, one in red and one in purples, that will complement these sets very nicely. So we're starting out with just some florals to soften the look of the spread. I love doing top decor and bottom decor on a dashboard layout because I think it really maintains the functionality. There's still going to be a ton of room to write, but you get a lot of bang for your buck when you put the decor in those spots. Now, after I got the stickers at the top and the bottom, then I'm using the sticker guides. So these are clear plastic guides that you can get from the Happy Planner. You just lay them over the top of your spread. It allows you to kind of plan out your stickers without worrying about where everything's going to go. And if you end up having to move stickers, which is pretty important, I change my mind all the time. So this gives me kind of a test case, a way to kind of do a layout without actually putting it on the paper first. And then I can figure out where things are going to go. So I love pulling out the words from the Rainbow Girls PET tape. So for red, it says, when in doubt, wear red. Love that. And then red is passion, love, and desire. And then purple says, purple is my happy place. I absolutely identify with that because purple is my favorite color. And I like the 2 colors together. I think they are beautiful and romantic and probably perfect for a February spread. I then took two girls in each color, two reds, two purples, kind of dispersed them around the page, and then I'm mixing and matching some rainbow boxes. I haven't checked. Rongrong last year maybe released a rainbow boxes sticker book. You know what? It might have been a year and a half ago. Anyway, it's fabulous. It's wonderful paper, gorgeous, bright, vibrant colors, and I'm using that sticker book. I don't know if she has that available still, but you can definitely check in her online shop. So I'm using those for functional stickers and layering them repeatedly throughout the spread with some of the decorative stickers as well. I like using, for instance, the girl that is walking up in the upper right. I love having like a box under her feet because I feel like it just makes sense that she would be walking on top of something instead of kind of floating. So that works really well. I just like the idea that these boxes are overlapping and adding some interest where all of the girls are. Once I get all of the main elements onto the spread that I used to plan on the sticker guide, then I'm just going to go through and see if there are any smaller little detail pieces that I can add here and there. Some shoes, some coffee mugs, some extra little florals or butterflies. And then that is going to be it for Becky's red and purple spread. Let me know what you think of it down below. Would you do a two-toned spread like this, or would you have mixed them up a little bit more? I just like this idea that they each have their own halves and they're kind of playing together in that way. So let me know what you think of Becky's spread down below. Becky, I hope that you enjoy your spread for 2025. All right, speaking of 2025, next up is a Grande vertical spread for 80. She said that I could pick whatever I wanted, and I knew she would appreciate all of the beautiful colors and Rongrong girls that are in this Latina sticker book. This is a sticker book that I've used a few times primarily for the florals, but now I'm excited to use some of these Rongrong girl dolls as well, mixing and matching them into the spread. I have to be honest, I love a vertical layout. I love this layout. I love decorating this layout. It's so fun for me to decorate and I've been enjoying it. I've been using a vertical layout for the month of December in my own catch-all planner and I just forgot how much fun it is to decorate. Is it the most functional? Depends on what you're using it for. I think a lot of people would agree that a dashboard style spread gives you a lot of space to write and to organize. But I think a vertical layout can work pretty well. And in fact, I'm going to use a variation on the vertical layout, most likely the checklist layout for my 2025 planner. So I did something slightly different here on 80's spread. Normally when I add florals and things like that to these layouts, I go outside the box. I like to decorate all around the edges to use up all of that space because I feel like it really maximizes the look of the decor. But this time I was really feeling the need to be within the edges of these boxes. So I'm adding some floral pieces down here at the bottom. I'm going to layer some other pieces on top of them. The floral really just helps soften the look. When you have a vertical layout like this, there's a lot of boxes. There's a lot of angles. It's just can look very harsh, especially when you're mixing in even more functional boxes. So I think using florals to soften the edges is really nice. And for some reason, I was just feeling called to like contain it within this box. My hope is that this is a spread for 2025 for 80 that will inspire her. I'm hoping it'll be one that she uses in January, maybe adding her word of the year and having fun playing with the colors in this particular spread. I think she's going to very much enjoy it. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do over here. There's like this little gap. I have a long vertical box that is perfect for lists and things like that, but there was this little gap that needed to be filled in. These florals will be perfect. I'm going to add the year to that in just a bit. And now I'm going to start to move the functional boxes onto the spread. When I'm working with the vertical layout and planning specifically for my Patreon members in these custom spreads, I do try to make sure there's at least one box for every day. One box so that they can write schedules, important meetings, things like that. And then of course, room to write to-dos and tasks and things like that as well. All right, let's add the new year. I cannot believe 2025. It's one of those years. It sounds like a fake year from when we were growing up, like 2025, that's not a real year. But it sure is. It's almost here. That is absolutely crazy. All right, the last touch for 80s spread is to add a few bullet points, and this one came together so easily and so beautifully. Loving this Latina sticker book from Rongrong Devoe and 80. I hope that this brings you an extra little bit of joy as you bring in the new year. Let me know what you think of 80's New Year Latina spread down below. Next up is a spread for Heather. And like I said, Heather is one of the craftiest people I know. So I knew that this sticker book, Let's Get Crafty, would be absolutely perfect for her. And I'm giving her a horizontal layout. This is not a typical layout that I would use for Heather. I think normally she uses a dashboard style layout, but I wanted to give her a chance to experiment with a new layout. And I'm going to add a couple of features on here that I think will be really helpful for her to make this functional. So primarily the first thing I want to start with is putting these girls down on the paper because the girls in the Let's Get Crafty sticker book I think are a little bit bigger, meaning those stickers are bigger and I need them to be on the page and be set ready to go so that I can incorporate boxes around them. I think that is the key to making a horizontal spread work for a catch-all planner. Horizontal spreads are fantastic as faith planners. Horizontal layout is perfect for a journaling layout, but some people find it challenging to use as a catch-all layout, and I think the key is incorporating boxes. Boxes can help organize your information on the page, and I think that's what's going to help Heather, specifically this vertical box right here. Heather loves a long to-do list for her week, and I think having a long vertical box, I know it goes Monday through Wednesday, but truthfully, that can be a place where she's just keeping her running to-do list for the entire week. I'm also incorporating some larger boxes here and there. Maybe she's making a grocery list. Maybe she's listing emails or calls or specific appointments, whatever the case may be. A few boxes here and there can highlight those schedule things. And then she still has the lines in order to make different lists, write out what's going on. There's a lot of variety here to keep the spread functional for her. I love all the elements. Let's Get Crafty may just be one of my favorite Rongrong releases of all time. I mean, I love all things crafty. There's all kinds of crafts represented. There's painting, there's sewing, there are knitting, there's all the things are represented in Let's Get Crafty. And it is so bright and beautiful and fun with a slightly different twist on the typical color palette. So I wouldn't say these are it's like a mix of pastels and jewel tones, and it's absolutely beautiful. So loving this book, and I think Heather is really going to love this particular layout, and I'm hoping that it will inspire her to try some new layouts in 2025. I really feel like now is the time to play. You do not have to have your 2025 planner set up, ready to go on January 1st. Now is the time to experiment and play with some different layouts. See what might work. We all have different seasons of life, and this one might be perfect for an upcoming season of life for you or the season of life you're in. So you might as well play and have fun decorating it and using it to see what is going to be the most functional and honestly the most fun for you to work with. I think a planner has to have both the function and the fun, because if it's just functional, you're not really drawn to it. And if it's just fun, then it's not really helpful. You need a little bit of both. All right, that is gonna wrap it up for Heather's Let's Get Crafty spread. And now it's your turn. Let me know. I used all Rongrong stickers, but which one was your favorite? Did you like Becky's red and purple spread? Did you like 80's Latina spread? Or did you like Heather's Let's Get Crafty spread? Let me know down in the comments below. Like I mentioned earlier, I do have my Rongrong affiliate link in the description box below. When you use that link, it does save you a little extra on your order, so make sure to check that out. And I want to give a huge shout out to all of my Patreon members. 2025 is going to be a pretty special year over on Patreon, and we would love to have you join our creative, fun community. So head on over to patreon.com/ScrappyWife to check out all that is available. All right. I hope that you have a fabulous day. And as always, keep it creative.